Hello people, welcome back. Today we have a quick little video on how to replace a battery of a Huawei P10. If I'm not mistaken, Mate P10 or something like that. Don't really pay much attention to the models, but yeah, we got the battery right here. So let's get to it. We just heat it up. Since it's glass, we don't have to worry about anything. Just be careful not to cut yourself when you're dealing with already broken glass. So yeah, let's get straight to it. When it's warm to the touch, you're most of the times ready to go. What you have to do is just insert something in between. Let me show you. Right here. Hopefully it doesn't break on us. Just insert this right underneath. Make a small little cut. You get your plastic card in between. That's what I like to use at least. You could probably do it with the knife as well, but hey, I feel like this gives us a better chance of not breaking it any further. And since the owner of the phone told me they're going to be using a case anyway, they didn't really bother replacing the back glass either. So yeah, so we can see the colors may start to come off right there. So yeah, just have to be careful, and especially careful on this side because that's where all the cables tend to be, so you don't want to cut anything, although it's very difficult to do. But yeah, what you just have to do is make sure you don't insert the card way too far inside and risk actually cutting through the cable. So yeah, what I'm doing is just like that. And you see I'm not going in with the card, like I'm not going in, let's say, like that, because yeah, you can't do it on the sides. The cables tend to be right around here where the buttons are. So yeah, let's just get this over with, and let's see what's waiting for me on the inside. Don't think it's a phone that has been repaired before, so that's good. Right around there, I like to stop. I put my finger right in between there, and since it's glass, I just, let's see if my station actually works. There we go. Now I just push up with my finger while applying heat where it's still stuck. That way you mitigate the risks of actually cutting yourself right there, of cutting the flex cable, and in general this is just easier in my opinion. So yeah, just warm it up and keep pushing up softly, and the adhesive should just let go sooner or later. Or not. But at least we got it warmed up. So yeah, now we just do the same process. Just card in, trying to slice through the adhesive, away with the glass. Let's see if we can make this side pop off. Just like that. Yeah, it's not going through because the glass right here just breaks off. So I just want to be really careful here, because I'm kind of tired of cutting myself with phones like this. But yeah. Let's see if I can get a different angle so I can be a little more comfortable doing this. There we go. Just like that. And we should be able to just, no, doesn't want to give. And there we go. Well, we didn't break it too much, just very small, tiny pieces like that one. We'll clean that off later. So yeah, let's get straight to the rest. We got a couple normal Phillips head screws that are not magnetic. This is why I hate Huawei phones in general, because for some reason they don't want to make magnetic screws, which makes repairs a lot easier. But hey, I guess they're just not into that. So yeah. What does that sound? Weird. Let's see if we can get all of those to just fall out. Yep, we got all of them. Except this one rebel right over here. That doesn't want to go out. Doesn't really matter, honestly. We just need to get this shield off. Let's see if there's some kind of a trick here or something. It is my first time working with this specific model phone, so don't want to make any mistakes here. It's probably like the usual phones where they're stuck up the top. Let's see, just like that. Okay, we got that screw out at least. And we just need this top part to give. There we go. And we're free. So we just disconnect the battery real quick. Disconnect the charging flex cable. The battery does look slightly, just slightly swollen. I can't get this loose because I don't have any nails. So yeah. Let's see if we can do this the fast and easy way. Or if we have to get these cables out too. I mean, this battery looks terrible. Let's see. Should probably not do that with a knife, but hey, I do this every day, so I'm kind of used to doing that. Let's see if we can get this out real quick with just a plastic spudger. See, it has like a little slot right there. You don't want to use any metal here because you risk actually lighting the whole place on fire, which has happened to me at this point now. I didn't believe it was possible at first, but trust me, it is. Let's see if we can just convince this battery to come out, because I don't want to apply any alcohol either, although we could. Just don't want to risk it filtering through the screen, because this is the screen ribbon cable and it goes through here and right underneath the battery. Once we get it out, you can see it. And when you do use alcohol, sometimes it can filter through, and now you have to deal with the whole screen replacement as well, and I don't want to do that, not right now at least. because once it filters through, you basically get like waves in the actual screen whenever you're using it. So yeah, we don't want to deal with any of that for now. I'm just trying to cut the glue that is underneath with this card. Let me see if I can actually show you guys what I'm doing. We're almost there, on this side at least. Looks like this battery has been replaced before, and this is not the factory glue that is on there. And there we go. Just have to be a little careful with those cables, but we should be good. Right there. See, that's what I was telling you about, if you guys can tell. That's where the screen ribbon is. So once you put alcohol, it can filter through here, and you have to pay for a new screen. So unless you're changing the screen of this phone, you want to get the battery out quick, I don't recommend really putting any alcohol in here. So yeah, that's just me though. Let's get the new battery. We don't need to apply any glue because this is still as sticky as it gets and needs to be. So we just plug everything back in, turn it on, make sure everything works, and we're almost there. Battery you connected last. And there we go. So while that's turning on, I mean, if it turns on, you did a great job, so you don't have to worry about anything else. You can already start putting the shield back on while it's turning on, so you don't waste any time. There we go. Oh, the screws are slightly magnetic, or maybe they became magnetic as I touched them with my magnetic screwdriver, probably. And yeah, we're mostly done. And yeah, final test, it works, so we're good to go. Now, all you have to do is get some glue. Make sure that on the back there's no big chunks that are gonna make it uneven. There is some here, but I don't think they'll make a big difference. Otherwise you can just clean it off, but that is kind of sticky as well, so I mean it kind of helps to keep it there. And you just apply a tiny bit of glue on the sides. And that should do. You just align the back cover, press it down, get these little, let me show you. These things, at least that's what I like to use. There are different ways to do this really. You can use elastic bands or whatever really keeps the pressure there. You don't want there to be a lot of pressure to risk breaking the screen or anything, but hey, just enough to hold it down for some time until it's nice and dry, the glue. There we go. Let's apply a couple more. Double check, make sure everything is aligned. Wait, it's out of focus because, there we go. Now, I'm double checking, making sure it's more or less aligned. I mean, it is, and that's about as far as we're gonna get, honestly, because since the back glass is broken, it doesn't really lay flat on all sides, especially right here, for example. If you take a look, see the glass is broken, but they don't want to replace that, so that little piece, I mean, there is no way to glue that down. So yeah, that's about as best of a job as we can do in this case. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. That was a long ass video for a battery replacement actually, so enjoy.